This is 2.7 part 3, and we have 4 examples to go over for the rest of 2.7. For our first one, it says Jason is laying on the ground midway between two trees which are 100 meters apart. And notice he's midway, and that means he's exactly in the middle between the two of them. The angles of elevation to the tops of the tree are 13 degrees and 18 degrees. So Jason's lying here. If he looks up at 13 degrees, he sees one tree. And if he looks up at 18 degrees, he sees the other tree. How much taller is one tree than the other? Give the answer to the nearest tenth of a meter. And I hope when you look at these, you can recognize that tree 2 is going to be taller than tree 1, just because of the angle. So what we're going to do is realize that both triangles have about the same number of information, because if this is 100 meters and Jason is midway in between, each of the bottoms of these triangles is 50. Let's look at the left triangle first. In the left triangle, we have this being 50, this being x, and this angle right here being 13 degrees. Obviously, this is our hypotenuse. This is our opposite right here, and this is our adjacent. Doing our list, like I always like to do, we have two numbers. We have a 50, and we have a 13, and we have our unknown. And our unknown is x, which is the opposite. The 13 is the angle, and the 50 is the adjacent. Which formula has an adjacent, an angle, and opposite in it? Well, that's tangent. So the tan of angle A is equal to opposite over adjacent is our formula. The tan of 13 is equal to x over 50. And then what we do is we find the tan of 13 in our calculator, and we are going to get 0.2309 is equal to x over 50. Our little math trick here is to put this over 1 and cross multiply. These two multiplied, which is x times 1 or 1x, will equal these two multiplied, which is 50 multiplied by 0.2309. You'll notice that we want our answer to the nearest tenth. So we're going to write this to one decimal place. X is equal to 11.5. Now let's look at our right triangle. Our right triangle also has a base of 50, but this time our angle is 18. And the height we're looking for is this height of this tree, and let's call it y. So making our list, we have a 50, we have an 18, and we have a y. This is our hypotenuse, this is our opposite, this is our adjacent. So the 50 is the adjacent still, same as last time. The 18 is the angle, and the y is the opposite. And again, which formula has an adjacent, an angle, and opposite? We are looking at tan. The tan of angle A is equal to opposite over adjacent. The tan of 18 is equal to y over 50. The tan of 18, when we punch it into our calculator, we get 0.3249 is equal to y over 50. Using our trick, we put that over 1 and we cross multiply. These two together equal these two together. So y is equal to 50 times 0.3249. And again, our answer is supposed to be to a tenth, so one decimal place, we get 16.2. Now the question asks, how much taller is one tree than the other? Well, if this tree is 16.2 and this tree is 11.5, to figure out how much taller one is than the other, we're going to subtract. So tree 2 minus tree 1 is equal to 16.2 minus 11.5, which comes out to be 4.7. So tree 2 is 4.7 meters taller than tree 1.